I don't understand why that suggests that people are gay. I don't.
It doesn't necessarily. It's like, it's high camp, isn't it? It's been adopted since as well.
But the four of them, there's a guy dressed as a motorcycle cop. There's no reason why he should be gay.
There's no reason why anyone should be gay.
There's a builder.
Yeah.
Right.
So no builders are gay ever.
There's another one. I can't. What's the other one is?
Right.
And then there's a Red Indian. Why on earth the Red Indian is supposed to be an icon?
I don't know about that.
I have no idea.
I'm flummoxed on that one, I'll be honest.
But so what I'm saying to you, Gervais, is if you're going to if you can talk about gay people, then why don't they use the cliches? Why isn't there a hairdresser?
Right. Because it's probably the sort of cliches that even scene gays want to get away from. Also, you're confusing camp, ITV gays with real homosexual people who live normal lives.
If I'm going to write a song about gay people, I'm going to have a hairdresser.
Yeah, you are.
In order to appeal to a gay community, I'd have a hairdresser, John Inman, Larry Grayson,
obviously,
and I don't know.
You wouldn't have Jason Donovan then, obviously, because he's not. So you wouldn't have him, would you?
No, I wouldn't have Jason Donovan. No. Well, I wouldn't have Philip Schofield. I wouldn't have Andy Peters.
Right.
I wouldn't have Andy Peters.
Okay, I'm getting scared.
Shut up! I would not have Andy Peters.
I'm getting scared!
I would not have Andy Peters! A few more, Carter lyrics for you.
Go on.
You enjoy this one. It's just one big knees up, a night on the town, a storm in a teacup, more like a teacup in a storm.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, man?
Yeah.
It's more like a teacup in a storm.
Yeah, they've twisted it, haven't they?
Alright.
Yeah. Ian Camfield, you know, he's 12 now. He does the rock show.
Oh.
He called, and that I'm not your superwoman with Karen White. And he also says a worse lyric in YMCA is, young man, there's no need to feel down.
Fair enough. Another Carter lyric for you. The tequila sun is rising. And listen to me. The tequila sun is rising and the Harvey's Bristol moon is shining. Because they've got Harvey's, shine on Harvey's moon.
Yeah.
And somehow Harvey's Bristol moon is shining. I have no idea.
It's got to be something about pulling your trousers down in a coach.
It's just rubbish.
Also, Quick Space, I played that and you said, oh, why is that your favourite? And I got annoyed because you've got no taste and shouldn't even question me. And I said it was about you being an ugly tosser. Well, Nina, from the band, who was round at Jan's, said, no, it's not about him being ugly. And the worst lyric is from the Beatles. You should see her in drag in a polythene bag. What's that from then?
I don't know, polythene perm or whatever it's called.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could well be.
Alright, then the worst Beatles lyrics, we'll have those as well.
There's a lot of them to choose from.
There are a lot.
No, I'm not dissing the Beatles. No. I'm just saying they wrote, they can't keep up that level, can they?
Gervais, I've heard the songs you've written. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
You're not in a position to disrespect anybody.
No, I don't.
I'm talking about people on the tube, alright, that can barely speak, alright, that just with like a kazoo. There's a guy near my tube, he just got a kazoo, and just taps his foot, and then tries to sell lighters to you by playing a kazoo. Right? You can't even disrespect him for his musical ability.
Of course, you're laughing about him now. If that was female, it'd be a whole different story, wouldn't it?
Well, you've got to take it where you can get it.
You'd have a lot of lighters every day, wouldn't you? You'd be struggling down that road with loads of little clippers.
I'd say, I think there's a sad lack of kazoos on the wireless, and I'd have her in here for a quick session.
Well, we better do a competition now.
Okay, yeah, well, we've got these two pairs of pulp tickets?
So you've no idea, have you?
I've no idea.
You just want to, we've got oh, can I do this bit? You don't know what you're doing, do you? It's never stopped me, no.
Well,
exactly.
I wasn't going to mention it.
No.
Alright, you do it. Go on then, I'll sit over here, out the way.
Okay, how many tickets have we got, Emma?
1 pair.
1 pair, that's 2 to you, Steve. To give away.
See who?
Pulp.
When?
Next Saturday.
Where?
Finsbury Park.
At what time?
About 9.
And what have people got to do to win tickets? Yeah, now you're stumped.
What? You suggesting I should plan this show?
Yes.
Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes.
Why?
Alright, now listen, I think we should just give people an added reason to phone in with their worst lyrics ever. They can win this pair of pulp tickets. Yeah. And then if we get bored with that in, say, about 10 minutes' time, we'll come up with another reason.
If it'd take 10 minutes for us to get bored. I'll be surprised if we actually bother.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got an ad break, and then I've got a pulp song lined up.
Before you do that,
we should tell them what the competition is, shouldn't we?
I just did.
What was it? I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening. I really do turn off when you talk.
Emma, what was the competition?
I'm not sure. I wasn't listening.
01715802000. Any ideas what the competition was?
What was the competition?
Yeah. Gervais, what's your favourite? It'll be alright on the night clip. I'm talking about all sort of 58 shows that they must have done.
That is difficult.
See, I'm wondering if it is that one with Mr. Chips from Catchphrase tossing off. Have you seen that one? Yeah, it's great because it's just an error and it makes it look as though he's tossing off. But he's not. And I don't know what it is. I bet I don't know what the catchphrase is. 01715802000.
Mr. Chips is coming to dinner. Something like that.
Possibly.
It's the best I could
Gervais,
do.
no, come on. I want, by the time we come back after this next tune, your favourite, it'll be right on the night clip.
Okay.
What's Mr. Chips doing there? Say what you see. What's he doing? What's Mr. Chips doing there?
Is he spanking the monkey?
Oh, it's a good answer, but it's not right. No, he was having a quick hand shandy.
They'd have been spanking the monkey. There'd have been a monkey being spanked, and you wouldn't have got it.
Now, it's interesting that I wondered what the catchphrase was.
What?
When they made that hideous...
Have you explained this? We didn't explain it. There was actually a thing on a right of the night. I didn't see it.
No, let me explain. Yeah,
Go on.
It'll Be Right on the Night.
Steve's going to explain it.
Because you don't know what you're talking about. Do you know what I mean? I'm nominating myself, Gervais, because you've got no idea.
That's fair enough.
Only It'll Be Right on the Night. I can't be one to go on, really.
No, come on!
All I'm saying is...
Did we do a pulp competition or not?
Shut up a minute.
Go on.
Dennis Norden's there, he's saying, if you're one of those people...
Yeah.
And he says something like, anyway, here's an episode of blah. Anyway, so you see the Mr. Chips, he's up to no good or whatever on the big monitor screen, and Roy Walker's there saying, say what you see. And for some reason, because of the computer graphics, it looks as though Mr. Chips is having a quick...
It looks like he's masturbating.
It does, I'll be honest with you.
I haven't seen it, but I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, I just said to Emma, I wonder what the actual catchphrase was they were looking for. Yeah. And she went and made a phone call, and she's found out. What was it?
No.
What a giveaway!
That's a Freudian slip.
It was,
She's forgotten.
Snake charmer.
Snake charmer.
Which is basically the same thing.
Hold on, that's a good euphemism.
I know it is.
They've come up with a great... Yeah.
But what
I've got to go and charm a snake.
Yeah. What I like is the fact that she could go out and make a phone call and get that answer.
Okay, we could give her challenges.
Yeah, just little tasks. If we get people to phone in and say, I remember an old episode of Coronation Street, 1972.
Yeah.
I think somebody, do you know what I mean? And she'll go off and make a call, and we'll sort it out.
Or is it sort of challenge Emma?
Challenge Emma.
That's good, isn't it?
Who's she phoning?
Who is she phoning?
01715802000.
I'll tell you something that always confused me. I know the answer now, though, but I could not, for the life of me, work out why this was a good saying. You can't have your cake and eat it. Why not? What is the point?
What does that? I don't know what it means.
Well, it means you can't have eaten your cake and then still have it whole in front of you.
Right.
Wise words. Mr. Chips there, what he's doing, he's picking up male chickens and sucking them. Say what you see. Well, we've got an ad break now. Did we do a pulp competition?
I can't remember. For the life of me. Should we do another one?
Well, no, but then what if someone who's entered... Well, they haven't won, obviously.
Well, no.
Do another one. Do something else. 0171 580 2000. What? Then you could be going to pulp. What?
Brilliant.
Yeah?
You've got us out of that particular situation.
Look, I've got... After the break, right, there's a Virgin promo thing, don't mention the adverts. I'm going to play a classic by the Smiths, I'll tell you what it is. It's Some Girls Are Bigger Than Others, right? But what worries me is it sort of starts and it fades away and then comes back in again. And it worries me when I play this because they probably think that I can't use the desk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, it'd be terrible. It'd be terrible that if people got the wrong idea, Gervais. Thought you were incompetent.
Yeah.
Toss 'em. There was an article in The Guardian, Gervais, on that Friday, and it was about 2 pages long, and it said basically that Morrissey's a little bit odd. Well done. 2 pages. The guy wrote that probably got £1,000 or something.
We got a... yeah, I know.
That's money for old rope.
Eh? Get him out. He's putting me off with his hair.
Yeah. Get out, would you?
There's a bloke in here with strange orange hair just fiddling around. Emma, my producer, who's this bloke?
Yeah, get him out.
No, publicly embarrassing. No, don't hide. Emma, go in here. Get him out.
Who?
Say his name. He's hiding now.
Ian.
Gervais, it's not
Ian.
good radio.
Eh?
It's not great radio, this. to exercise your personal psychological demons on air. It's not fun. Do you know what I mean? That's all this stuff about you phoning up your mum. Alright, that might be useful and interesting to you.
Yeah.
Alright?
And the psychiatrist gave me some money off a bill, though.
We don't care.
The winner is Roy Roberts. That's a good name. He won the Pulp tickets for his idea that the worst lyric was look who's banging around. What is this? Amateur night.
Kettle, chicken, Gervais, pot, black.
Everyone out of the studio that shouldn't be here? Good. This is a professional organisation. People wandering in, banging. There's bits of paper here that's in like green biro. I want things typed. Do you know what I mean? I don't want anyone in here who isn't giving it 100%.
Gervais?
I'm leaving. Gotta stop that there.
That's
sorry.
crazy.
No, wait. That's Supergrass and Lenny. This is how up on music Steve is. He went, it's sticking. Gervais, it's sticking. I gotta start it again now.
Isn't it? How am I supposed to know? I've never heard the track before.
Right. Okay, let's
I
stop
can't
that.
believe you disrespected me on something like that. That's so unfair.
I've embarrassed you, haven't I? Publicly.
I don't know the ins and outs of YMCA, so I'm not a music aficionado.
Yeah, okay.
Right, you ask me any question on somebody credible, right?
Like,
Credit to the nation.
Disco.
Credit to the nation. Who the hell needs credit to the nation? Cheers, lads. Thanks very much. Well done.
Yeah.
Off we go.
What are you gonna do? Take a little bit of Nirvana, right? Stick there. They all run onto the dance floor at the Camden Palace, and they have to come off again.
It's Nirvana. It's not Nirvana. It's a rap
Damn,
thing.
I'm embarrassed now.
Sort of rap track.
Quick, do some ironic dancing.
I was thinking about that the other day. Tracks which use the riffs from really great songs, which are just terrible. And what are they thinking?
There's a show in that.
There's that one that had.
Am I going to play Supergrass or not?
What was it?
By the way, the Pulp winner, Roy Roberts, right, and his horse Trigger, he won because he said, Duran Duran, you're about as easy as a nuclear war. Do you remember that one? Please tell me now. And Will sent in one of my favourites of all time. It's Spandau Ballet. She used to be a diplomat, but now she's down the laundromat.
Brilliant.
That is lovely, isn't it?
That's the problem with so many of these lyrics. It's simply because people want to rhyme stuff.
Yeah.
They want to rhyme two things,
Yeah.
so they end up with cod lyrics like that. You see, you don't get that way. Like, I let rappers off, but it's people like Duran Duran they just make me...
That's funny, because I sort of let off New Romantics, because it wasn't about anything, was it, really? It was about the clothes, Steve.
It was all... I wasn't there.
It was about showing out. You know what I mean?
I wasn't there, mate.
Okay, this is Supergrass and Lenny. I've cleaned the CD off. It should be alright now. Twonk.
Well, absolutely. What can I say? Yeah, great.
You didn't go to Pulp in the Park yesterday, did you?
I did not.
This is, my mate Jarvis. This is Pulp and Common People. What?
Well, you didn't meet him.
No, I know. What about pen pals? You say pen pals, don't you? Don't meet them with their friends.
Oh, yeah, but you've never had any contact with Jarvis whatsoever. Gervais, I don't know anything about this. What was it? What was going on?
Pulp.
What?
Pulp, Catatonia, Bernard Butler.
Right.
Into X.
This was a big event. Was it some big gig?
You asked. What were you doing?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Making some more clogs for the disco.
Ooh.
Yeah. Thinking about ladies.
Hey, maybe I was with a lady.
Were you?
No.
No.
But
anyway, I've met Jarvis before. Met him at Ulu at the Long Piece gigs. He's mates with him.
Right.
Yeah.
What's he like? All right.
He's sort of thin. Got glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he has success with ladies. Why don't I?
Yeah. You don't go into that? Do you want? No, I don't think we should.
Tell me about it. So what was it? I don't understand. You were involved somehow, weren't you?
Well, I was just comparing.
You were comparing?
Yeah. Well, just go out and saying, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for,
Were you?
ultrasound.
What did you do? I mean, what was your shtick?
Well, I wanted to go out and interrupt Jarvis with the Michael Jackson mask on.
Yeah,
But
naturally.
I wasn't allowed.
Right, they wouldn't let you.
So I did it to Catatonia instead.
Yeah, that really worked, does it?
Didn't have the same impact at all.
Don't make any
No.
sense.
No, not really.
Who else was on? Bernard Butler, was he?
Yeah, Bernard Butler, I had a lovely little trick ready. I borrowed a little peaked cap off of the St John's ambulance, and I was getting ready to go out and go, oh, I hate you, Butler, get that bus out now. But they played an intro tape, and I told him, he said, oh, it's a shame, that'd have been funny.
Yeah.
So that one
So
fell flat as well.
lots of opportunities there, wasted,
Yeah,
it would seem.
but I did go out when...
Very much the story of your life, George.
Yeah, when the roadies were going a bit more DB on that, I did go and get my arse out.
You went and got your arse out?
Yeah.
Right, because sort of the classy stuff wasn't working.
No, I had to sort of like dumb it down a little bit.
Yeah. That's the nature of those audiences.
But it was funny, right, because, hold on, I'm getting bored now, it was Catatonia, they were on.
Oh, were they?
They were good.
Were they?
Yeah. Can you roll your R's?
No idea. One thing I would say though, if anyone saw Ricky yesterday at, where was it, Finsbury Park?
Yeah.
01715802000, was he faintly amusing? What did he get up to? Gervais, you know last week we started a competition where people had to send in photographs or pictures or anything.
Oh yeah.
I would show them to you indiscriminately during the show and see if you would laugh.
Yeah.
Got the first one here.
Yeah.
From Michael in Crouch End.
Yeah.
Alright.
You liar, that wasn't it.
Well, it could have been.
You did that.
I did that myself. But that's the idea.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Facts. Can I just say facts?
Oh God.
Facts. I'll admit, I drew that one.
Right.
Wait a minute.
And I could never. Not only could I not tell them what that was, I could never explain it well enough.
No, there's nothing you could do to explain that picture.
No.
Suffice to say, if you've got a picture that you think can make Gervais laugh, and we will hopefully give a prize to somebody somewhere during the show.
It's specifics like that make this show sort of, you know what I mean?
The vague promise that there might be a prize.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you have a picture that you think can make Gervais laugh, 0171 580. Shut up! I'm trying to give the number here. 0171 580.
That's enough.
1234.
That's the fax number.
Yeah, exactly. How are they going to phone in a drawing? It's simple things, Gervais, that let you down.
Next up, Blur.
Gervais, we've had a few faxes and phone calls because people did see you apparently yesterday at Finsbury Park, introducing the bands. We've had a number of callers. Let me just sort of tell you what they've said. They've passed this information on to
It's going to be hurtful, isn't it?
Well, you know, all I would say, Gervais, is you mock me, all right, about my appearance, okay? Because you know you're safe. People don't know what you look like because you're on the wireless. But you've made a public appearance.
I've made a big error.
You've made a big error.
Go on.
All right, Les called. He said Ricky let himself down by mooning. Gervais, all I'd say to you is
I didn't moon.
Clearly you did.
No, I did sort of roadist cleavage.
The point is, Gervais, you see, I mean, those are classics in your repertoire.
Yeah.
Aren't they? Getting your arse out. That's like your sort of, you know, the very best of Woody Allen. That's like one of his hour-long monologues. That's yours,
I didn't do the fish, though, did I? That's my pièce de resistance.
Anyway, Claire has also phoned in.
Piskies de resistance.
Claire's phoned in. She said, you're a bit large, all right? You had a haircut, don't know what that means, and you're quieter than on the radio. Any reason what was going on? Why weren't you shouting and bawling? That's your manner.
Probably.
Well, I'd point you in the
mic wasn't on.
I'd point you in the direction of a bit large, Gervais, because that leads nicely onto the final call here from Katie.
Yeah.
Fatter than I thought, Gervais, but still gorgeous.
Ah,
To be honest with you. But so it's interesting though that they've spotted that you're quite a fat and talentless man.
I'm not that fat, am I?
Well, no, but two people of those three calls have pointed out the fact that you're fat.
Yeah.
And the other one, all he could see was your arse. So, Gervais, I'm just a little bit disappointed, I imagine. You're probably feeling a little bit low, a bit shocked. You thought that the TV contracts would be flooding in, but
it's not my media, really. It's just sort of
Gervais,
rock festival.
Nothing is your medium.
Well, I went there, right, and first of all, there's a lot of noise.
Right.
And walking around. It was hot, which I liked. I sort of laid down, but I didn't take any sun cream. So after about 4 hours, I was getting a bit warm, and I was knackered because I was having to work. I had to keep going on stage, which I wanted to sort of sit in one place near the chemical toilet, between the chemical toilet and the bar, or incorporate those. Yeah. In one sort of strange invention, which I'm going to do one day.
Chemical bar.
Yeah, yeah. We've all been there.
In one end, out the other. Straight away. Straight away.
And so I was sitting there, and then someone came. A friend of ours had some Factor so-and-so 50 or something. I put it on, and friend Becky, was there with some lip balm. I put that on so that, you know, it wouldn't crack. And it was all okay. But then, as I started getting a little bit more out of it, we were sort of like drinking and enjoying ourselves, and I was hot, and I got a runny eye. My eye started stinging, and I was going, oh, my eye. And I was tired, cold, and I put my tracksuit top on, white tracksuit top. So there I was sitting, and also then about a couple of hours later the lip balm came out again, and I had a flashback I remember the first time it went round, it was like in a film, I had the flashback, and as I realised I put it up my lips, then put a little bit on my eyelids.
Why?
I don't know.
In case of chapped eyelids.
No, I thought it might cool them down.
Right.
And then I realised